Welcome back, guys, to another week here of the Endless Growth Podcast. Episode 34 today, here with Alex.
Yes.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Hey, welcome back as well. We'll let them know, bro. We kind of skipped a little week because of me.
Yeah.
No.
So, we decided, Alex was out of town, so we decided just to kind of let the podcast kind of more catch up to be more relevant to the stuff we talk about, and we'll only have like 1 week behind, I guess, or be 1 week behind with you guys. So hopefully things kind of make more sense now as far as what's going on in our lives. I've had conversations with people where they're just like talking about something that in reality already passed like 2 weeks ago, and they're barely listening to it. So,
Yeah.
but this would be kind of nicer to be more caught up in that way. But yeah, man.
100%. Yeah, I agree. I like the structure a little better because I already do have like the podcast kind of set up, or not set up, but kind of already done, I guess you could say in a sense, for 33. Now we're recording, 33 is going to be on Monday, and we're recording 34 today. So, yeah, like Edgar said, we're going to be caught up. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's about 10 days after we record the pod, it'll be out.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, maybe a little bit more, maybe about like 10, 50, 11, 12 days around there. But yeah, it's going to be way more recent information. And we can basically just connect better because, again, I think we were talking about having the QAs and people having to wait a whole ass month for those. So we'll most likely ask for the QAs earlier in the week or maybe weekends. We'll see. We'll figure it out. We'll do some testing. And then, so that way it feels like you guys are getting the answers way faster because if we ask now, we would have to answer them on next week and then another 10 days. That still feels a little long. So more than likely just ask for the QAs. I don't know. We'll test it out.
For sure. You ever think there's going to be a point where we get it like just 1 week at a time?
If we have the team and the time, yes. But right now it's life crazy. Like,
for sure.
Life fucking nuts, to be honest. So
it's like, we don't know what the fuck is going to be thrown at us. So.
Oh, yeah, bro. Especially if someone just randomly like sick or I don't know, something fucks up. It's just going to fuck up the whole schedule. So we still do need that little pillow and cushion. And then obviously when I'm here, we could also discuss the last episode that I've been working on. And so I feel like it's just good because as well, I don't know how early or how late you start editing your end of the podcast, but if we start editing it before we get here, or it doesn't really matter, but if I edit it like 33 and it's about to be out, I'm kind of like caught up, if that makes sense. Like I heard the previous podcast and now I'm about to record it. So it kind of like makes sense. It kind of leaves me like, oh, we talked about this last weekend. And it's kind of more of like oh shit, what did we talk about 3 weeks? Oh, damn. And then it's just confusing to catch up and be like, oh.
Yeah, it honestly was, but no, I usually be doing it like on Fridays. Thursdays at the earliest. But yeah, this last couple of weeks, I mean, it's been crazy too. So I've been doing it more like Saturdays.
Oh, Saturday
prep.
Yeah. But I just do them so we have the shit available for so if you want to set it up and have it, like ready to go. I don't want to be like, oh fuck, I'm waiting for Alex, I was like, I gotta just do my part and as long as everything gets uploaded and shit, like it really don't matter. So
for sure.
But yeah, like Edgar said, new week, we're back. Mid-October's, I think today's the 18th. I think I'm not really too sure.
Third week of October already.
Damn, bro.
Is that right?
Yeah, for sure.
Crazy.
Yeah, literally.
And then next month in December, we're done.
My goodness.
Wow.
My goodness. Yeah, time flying a little too quick, but yeah, we just got to take advantage, but at the same time, keep living in the moment. I feel like that's kind of something I've been not really that good on. Just been stressing out, obviously trying to get all this shit done. But then when I went on this trip, it was a little longer than usual. I still did work Monday and Tuesday a little bit, but I didn't go to the gym. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't really read a journal. I think I only did that once. So it's just kind of more like, just kind of chilled out a little bit. I was with family, so it wasn't just like I was just not like sitting on a couch being a bum. I was still kind of productive. I was visiting family from California, my grandma as well. So, just kind of took some time off, spent some time with some family. The girl came with me, so, did all that. But kind of, I guess the experience kind of taught me to, I don't know, it just kind of gave me the opportunity to kind of step back, I guess you could say, and kind of just analyze everything. So I just kind of noticed like certain things, and then a lot of things. One thing I've been reading a lot, well, not even reading, just trying to focus on is the whole attitude thing. I know we've spoken about that as well. Just trying to have a good attitude and, basically just, there's nothing really much to it. Just have a good attitude because, you know, you kind of get what you kind of get put out there. And I feel like no matter what, life's going to throw just crazy shit, bad experiences your way. So you could either be negative Nancy about it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or you could just be like, yo, it is what it is, you
Yeah,
know?
just like make the best out of it. I mean, it's the best for you and probably the best thing you can do.
Yeah, bro, because what am I going to just complain and
Yeah.
be miserable? Because I ain't gonna lie, there's some people in my family like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That maybe I even kind of was like, oh shit, like
Mm.
maybe kind of picked up like subconsciously, not consciously. And I was just like, oh, maybe that's the way to do it, but definitely not the way. Keep your attitudes up, y'all. I feel like in the previous we've talked to him, we've had bad weeks and all that shit, right? And we're all bummed out. But yeah, definitely I didn't have a bad week last week. Obviously, I was gone, but like this week, you know, I got kicked. I ain't gonna lie to you, I got kicked in my ass a little bit, but
Tell us a little bit about that.
fuck, I'll let y'all know, man. Okay, so where do we start?
That's all kind of has to do with your trip too, right? In a bit, in
Yeah,
a way.
but I think it's just live, bro. Everything just kind of, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Usually it's not one thing that like flips the switch and you just start
Mm.
going crazy.
Yeah.
It's an accumulation of all this crazy shit and you just had enough of everything. That's usually when you snap. You're like, what the, you know,
Yeah.
start going crazy and shit. But nah, just a few things that I guess kind of been fucking me up mentally. Wanting results too fast for sure. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
that
Trying to do
will.
the whole SEO shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Trying to figure that out because I be trying to work like 2 hours a day, but I just get stuck, bro. I'm just like, damn, what do I do now? You know, or what
Mm-hmm.
do I learn? Because I'm gonna be honest, like this whole SEO shit, it's you could literally learn something new every day, and I kind of became aware of that. Like you could literally, like if I just wanted to become an SEO person and that's all I wanted to do,
Mm-hmm.
I could literally just learn and just do that. But that's not really my goal. I guess it's to create, you know, business opportunities and connections and shit like that. So that's one thing for sure. The impatience of that and feeling like, you know, I guess I'm not enough because, yeah, because I don't have it yet. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
Yeah,
I put
that's.
too much of my self-esteem connected to my accomplishments and it shouldn't really be like that, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I guess that's one thing. Another thing is, you know, vehicles. You know, took a little shit. You know what I'm saying? I work from home, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
But the thing that fucks me up is I'm trying to get it fixed. You know what I'm saying? But with this whole Mercedes scheduling shit, they're like a month fucking out, bro. That's what fucks me up.
That's crazy,
It's
man.
like,
A whole
gee,
month of service.
yeah. If I try to schedule it now, it's probably like in mid-December, and considering it's December 18th, that's like almost shit 6 weeks, 2 months. That's insane.
I'm curious, like, what the reason behind that is. If it's like, I mean, I know I'm aware, like, with colder months, usually cars that are prone to like start to get problems, they will usually do it when it starts getting hot or when it starts getting cold. I wonder if something like that has to do with it, or they're just like short staffed or some shit. But that is crazy, like a whole month out.
Yeah, it's like what the fuck am I gonna do? You
Yeah.
know, but it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Well, again, we're staying positive. You know, trying to go through that. I'm still alive, obviously healthy. So
Yeah.
like it is what it is. You know, I work from home. Like if I worked in Salt Lake or some shit, I guess I could still take the front runner. But there's always solutions. That's kind of what I'm realizing. Like
Yeah.
it's inconvenient.
Well, sometimes it opens your eyes to new things too that you weren't aware of. So it's like
Yeah,
shit.
that's a
In
fact.
reality, you don't even need a car. Well, I don't know. You may need it, but you know, sometimes you may realize that it's not as needed
It's
as
a
you.
luxury, bro.
It really
It's
is.
a luxury to have a car. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, but that's yeah. I feel like those are probably the biggest ones. There's always just random shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you know I'm at work and I'm not. I don't know, not happy, or whether that be. Um, I feel like that's kind of it. Honestly, I feel like those are the biggest ones. Like
Mm.
other shit, I just got to do. Sometimes you have too much shit to do on your plate too, and you just get overwhelmed. And then sometimes if you don't know what to do, like what's the next step, you don't do shit, and you just feel like you have a bunch of shit to do and kind of
Mm.
don't do anything. I don't know. It's kind of a whole crazy thing.
I think that's something about being what do they call it? Not OCD, but
Mm,
it's just it's something for it. But yeah, where you got so much on your plate that you just kind of get stuck. You don't even know where to start or how to go about it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that kind of brings something good. Like last week, I was in, you know, the vacation. I'm usually like pretty busy. I'd say the till 9 for sure, Monday through Wednesdays. Wednesday a little bit more just because we have the podcast, but I feel like this is fun. So like shit, I'll stay here till whenever, honestly. Like it is what it is.
Yeah.
But now having that week off, I also kind of wasn't doing shit. But so I basically was comparing that to my regular routine.
Mm.
And I was like, damn, this is so peaceful and calm, and I'm just having fun out here. And I don't know, I was like, damn, like why don't I try to incorporate some of these elements that I'm like living out here and kind of transfer them over? And to an extent, I kind of do, like go on hikes and all that. But I feel like one thing I did notice is I'm not really present. I'm not living in the moment. Kind of how I started this whole shit. I was like, damn, just focus on that a little bit more, bro.
Mm.
Like, yeah, obviously keep shit in mind. You don't want to just forget about everything. No. But live in the moment when you have the opportunity to do so.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even on the car ride over here, I was kind of stressing. But then I caught myself. I was like, yo, bro, like, you know, you're
Yeah.
here, you know? Stop worrying about shit. Like, maybe if you already thought about it, acknowledged it, and made a plan to do it, fuck it, forget about it. Because I think we even mentioned that in the previous podcast. You're just really worrying for nothing. And there's nothing you really can control.
Yeah.
You know, I think in one scenario, one thing I could control is call the actual people for like the caller situation, see if that's something earlier. Seems like they didn't. Another thing I could do, or I did earlier, was check if there's another place, another Salt Lake Farmington or something.
Yeah.
They're pretty packed for some reason as well. So, yeah, you know, but
At that point, it's just sit back and
just keep working. I know,
live
like
life.
situations like this, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like in the past, maybe it would have messed me up too much where I'm just like, ah, fuck this shit. Like, I'm good. I'm not doing shit. But now it's just kind of like, hey, we stuck in the mud, but it doesn't mean you can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't like move in the mud or walk out the mud, you know? As
Yeah.
long as that bitch ain't quicksand, you know, you got,
You got time.
you know what I'm saying? Fuck.
Yeah.
But
No,
yeah, bro.
there's some situations where, the ball's out of your court and you just you gotta do what you gotta do, So
Yeah, bro. Shit,
it
bro.
is
But
what it is.
what about you, bro? You've been having a great, fulfilling, excellent life out here in the
Oh
last
yeah,
week
let
or
me
so?
tell you,
I
bro.
love it.
Yeah, of course. I mean, there's never a dull moment here, but no, it's the same, man. I mean, there's always hiccups. I was just kind of telling you a little bit how my week was kind of going, but yeah, man, we just got a lot of work right now, and just it gets to the point, where it's overwhelming, but it's good to have work. It's weird the way you see it, right? Like you're complaining about or you're overwhelmed with it, but at the same time, you're so grateful for it because without it, like you'd be in a much worse situation where you're just
Mm.
stressing over a different kind of stress, about paying bills and
Oh, that's probably the
busyness
worst.
and all that stuff like that. But yeah, we just had some hiccups with some material, so just put us behind schedule. But yeah, due to that, we're just further behind. Cars that keep getting dropped off and not really getting any work done on the original ones, and then that's kind of how it just piles up on us. But
Mm.
yeah, just stuff like that, man. But at the same time, like I said, it's just the ball's out of your court, and you just got to go ahead and take it the way it is and go about it. It's like there's not much you can do about it.
That's
Just
a fact.
explain to the customer as best you can, and just put your head down and work and figure it out.
No, I couldn't have said it better, bro. Yeah,
Yeah.
just keep doing it. I feel like that's a really common occurrence with like your industry or what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think literally was it what 3-4 weeks ago you were saying that you were doing, I think you said PPF, and that shit was fucked a little bit. The roll,
Yeah, that's right.
right?
Actually, yeah, it's the clear bra roll.
So
Mm-hmm.
this one you said it was
It was a color change
similar
roll.
color.
It's
Okay.
something I never had an issue with. It's just this Jeep in general. We're doing a Jeep, and um, we the vinyl that the customer selected, they only sell it in a certain like amount or measurement, right? And usually for a vehicle that size, you need a tiny bit more to play it safe. I'd like to, play it safe and always have extra material. Anyways, you order the roll and it's pretty much going to be almost exact for everything. And after we opened it up, we found a splice in it.
Shit.
And usually it's not a big issue because you have usually excess. So it's like one measurement or two will be off. But when you're counting on every single inch of that roll, it's a big issue. So then it just puts you like, throws everything else off. So, but yeah, I mean that's the first time that's happened, and the clear broth, same thing.
Yeah.
Which actually reminds me, I haven't even sent the request to get paid for that, because they actually reimburse your like labor for the clear film.
Oh
So
yeah.
it's a good reminder. We talked about
There
that,
you go.
but
Hopefully, if you haven't done it when you hear this one, hey Edgar, get on it, bro.
y'all be
Go get your
listening.
money, bro.
Get your money back. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's how it's kind of been, and I mean, it just sucks. I almost kind of want to talk to my customer that's bringing their car next week and maybe push them off another week. So I may do that towards the end
Oh
of the
yeah,
week,
yeah, just kind of give you
maybe
more
Friday.
space.
Yeah, because I mean, at the same time, sometimes the customers don't even mind it. We overthink things, And then I'm trying to think. I mean, I'm talking about like being a business owner, but
Mm-hmm.
let's say maybe you're at work, or some people always like it's something you could probably bring up to your boss or some, your what do you call it, your lead. but maybe it's something that I could talk to the customer, and I'm more thinking that they're gonna be pissed and be like,
Got
no,
you.
they have to go off exact time, and they may be more lenient and
Yeah,
not even
100%.
care. So yeah, just kind of reminder to always just speak out, let people know what's going on,
Be
and
transparent.
yeah, and
Yeah.
sometimes you don't have to stress.
I like that actually. Let me,
Yeah,
yeah, let me know how that goes. I'm pretty sure, yeah, people shouldn't really be tripping. The fuck?
yeah,
Like, yeah, because your jobs really don't take too long. Like a 10, it's like a day. Wraps and PPF, the bigger ones definitely are, probably some days, maybe a week or some shit.
exactly. Yeah,
So, yeah, like an extra 2 to 3 days, obviously with transparency, then, you know,
yeah.
yeah, you're good. You're good to go, bro. As long as you're not lying like people, then
Oh,
you're
for sure. Yeah.
deceiving. That's kind of where it's like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
Well, it's
But
almost worse if they bring their car and then you're just telling them like, "Oh, we're working on it," and then you're not.
yeah,
So
exactly. That would be fucked, bro. It's like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And they come in, it's like, bro, you haven't even touched my shit.
yeah, exactly. So,
Okay. It's a good lesson out there, actually.
but yeah,
Be a man of your word. Be transparent. Like Edgar hasn't really committed. Like he scheduled somebody, so he still has that flexibility to be like
hmm,
making shit. But like obviously, if someone were to drop their car here and then he has to push him back a week, then that's probably where it's like you can still do it. Like shit happens all the time. You
yeah,
still
of
got to
course.
communicate. But I feel like that's way more not risky, but like I feel like just the pushing back the appointments like more lenient because they still have their car, they can
Yeah,
still
they can still
drive it.
drive it.
Where if here you need more time, they still don't have the vehicle and maybe they need it.
Yeah, sometimes the
You know
people
what I'm saying?
sacrifice the vehicle. They're asking for rides, or they.
Yeah.
Not everybody has a second car that they can ride
Hmm.
around, but yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I think you're good. Just
well,
with enough heads up too. Like obviously, if they have their appointment in 2 hours, like,
hey,
hey,
don't bring your car. Like,
it's
oh,
like
we're already on your
fuck.
way. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, no, you good, bro. It's a good. That's a good lesson. Just be transparent. Don't be
Yeah.
lying, especially in business. Shit, like you don't be known as a lying ass businessman. The fuck? That's your
No,
reputation, the work you put out and shit. You know
it
what
is,
I'm saying?
man.
So, hey,
For everybody out there starting, you got to keep that in mind. You got to keep that same like way of business throughout your whole business too, because I mean that's what
mm,
it will definitely start making you lose reputation. If you just start coming across that one guy that always falls through or be pulling shit like this off. So
yeah, yeah. Like again, mistakes do happen. Once in a while. But if it's a common occurrence that happens all the fucking time, then word spreads quickly, like
for sure,
quick, bro.
especially if
So,
you're a business like me where it's just word of mouth.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's actually true. Like you're just
Yeah.
strictly like word of mouth. So, damn.
But yeah, man, that's kind of it for me. I mean, as
Yeah.
far as my great week that's been going. Another
Okay.
thing is our fence guy backed out of my home, so
Shit, bro.
now I'm back to finding. I thought I had it all figured out now, but now we're back on the searching for workers. I guess not workers, but what do
But
you
yeah,
call
yeah,
it?
yeah, no, I get you.
Someone to come do some work for me. A fence. So, but yeah, but
Damn,
everything else
bro.
is going good. Sprinklers are coming. The house is coming
Yeah,
along.
yeah. Okay,
As
that's
far
good
as
to
that
know.
goes. So just the fence now, but nothing too crazy.
Yeah, just a little update. You know what I'm
Little
saying?
stuff
Okay,
like
that's
that.
what's up, bro. Yeah, I'll see if I don't think I know anyone to be honest, but see if I know someone that knows
For
somebody.
sure, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
And I
because we
haven't
get
paid
that.
too much or put too much interest into it to ask around either, just because I've been so busy with
Yeah,
other
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So, but I'm sure I could find someone.
Oh, for sure.
Hopefully, we could do it before the snow comes in.
Yeah, that shit coming in. I don't know how. I feel like one of the past, not one of the past years, but when basically what I'm trying to say, when I was a kid,
Mm-hmm.
I remember this one Halloween we were out trick or treating. That shit started snowing, bro.
I think I was with you.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
was fucking nuts.
that was crazy.
So that shit hopefully don't happen this year, but like that could technically happen in
And the
like 13
sidewalks were
days.
starting to get all frosty. Well, not frosty, but covered in snow. That we had
Yeah, yeah, it's
yeah,
crazy, bro. So hey, with Utah weather, honestly, it's so unexpected here sometimes. It's just like you don't know if it's gonna be hot, if it's gonna be raining,
mm-hmm.
especially during like the transition between winter to spring to like summer. I think that's the worst. Usually when it starts getting hot, it's usually just hot as shit. Starts cooling down September-ish into October-ish, and now it's like hoodie season officially. Like
Yeah.
I like hoodies though. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't mind it. Yeah, it does
So
suck when it gets just cold as shit though. When it's just 32s and 28s. Uh,
yeah. Would you prefer it be hot as shit though, like 100, 105, 105, or
Shit,
like
I got
30?
I got AC now, so we're good now. But back then, fuck.
You don't got a heater up.
In the heater? No, I got a heater
There
too.
we go.
We're good.
I was like, wait, what?
No, we're good year round. No, it just sucks in the winter for like my detailing stuff because to wash a car
Oh,
in the snow, man, I'd rather wash a car like in the evening when it's hot as fuck. But in the winter, you got to
that
wash
makes
that
sense.
fucker midday. That's like the only time chance you get.
Yeah, that's true. Cause you obviously can't wash that shit here. There's not even drains here, huh?
No, but last
Nah.
winter, I remember, I think it was a little bit after Christmas. I had a customer who gifted his whole family details. So I did like 6 details for that guy. His basically his daughters and sons or whatever they were
That's
to
dope.
him. But yeah, literally that whole week, we did like a whole week straight of just back to back details. He'd drop it off and it'd be like, we had a snowstorm the night before. I'd like shovel a little spot out there, pressure wash the car, clean it,
Yo.
bring it inside, finish it up, and then he'd take it out and take it straight on the snow because it was snowing. But at least it was clean and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
hopefully.
Yeah, it was good when you yeah.
But yeah, it's washing cars in the winter is it's a shit show. They don't stay clean. That people don't really
Nah.
come in for that, and yeah. So, but summers, same thing. You can't wash them because it's too hot, so you have to wait for the evenings or early mornings. But I feel like it's more
Damn.
more controllable. Controllable.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
See,
yeah,
those are just elements or factors I never really considered, especially
yeah.
for your stuff. So okay.
That's for sure. My next biggest thing for like the shop is indoor wash bay for the next shop if I ever get one.
What does
So
that look like?
just basically a spot inside a shop where you can as a drain.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Is it like covered around?
doesn't have to be. My idea would be have like 2 shop doors like right next to each other, back to back, and one's a always in and out door, and then one's just a door that pulls in, wash the car in there, and then you keep pulling through to pull it into like a stall inside. So that's my idea of one day having a shop, like an indoor wash bay.
That's
So
dope, bro.
so
Yeah,
we'll see if that comes along. That.
eventually.
Hmm.
Eventually. That's good. So yeah, well now you hear it. Good business practices from my boy Edgar. I actually did have a terrible business experience, and I usually keep my cool,
Hmm.
but fuck, bro, this was one where I was like, yo, like I can't.
What
Okay,
was this here?
nah, yay. Utah's usually alright. Nah, there's always some fuck shit going on, but okay. So basically, to give some context, I was in Paso Robles last week,
Mm-hmm.
California. Close to there, there's a place called Pismo Beach. I love the place. Awesome. Just fun, vibes, beach, all that. But I usually go to these outlets around there. And each time I usually go try to find cheap shit. I ain't gonna lie, that's my thing. Like, I like just treasure hunting, deal finding, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I usually go to this PacSun that I've actually got shoes from like from back 8 years ago and maybe still have. Like Janoski's. Remember when like we were all
Yeah,
wearing
yeah,
that
yeah.
shit? I'd pull up and find like $30 Janoskis there, bro. Like,
Oh shit.
hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, all right, cool. Like, fuck it, let's pull up, get some finds. You know what I'm saying? It's
Mm-hmm.
not even sometimes about the clothes or what I'm getting. It's kind of like the thrill of like finding like maybe like, oh shit, I don't know. Like I feel like I'm not really
It's
into
almost like a little,
thrifting.
yeah, it's almost like a little treasure hunt.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I feel like that it'd be kind of like that. So yeah, basically they had a crazy ass promotion. I was like, what the fuck? They said buy one thing,
Mm-hmm.
like from this certain section, wasn't the whole store. The certain section was a little corner. Buy one thing, get 3 things for free. I was like, damn.
What?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Obviously, they take probably the higher priced item,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly. I already, had that all in mind. I think I had 10 things. I was like, all right, shit, I got 2, that are extra. I was like, whatever. Like, took the 2 things out. I was thinking of doing 2 transactions,
Mm.
doing one with all the expensive shit so they could, give me the free shit. And then, oh, I want some more shit and do one with the cheaper shit so it could be cheaper, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But at the end, I was like, we're asking for a fitting room and all that shit. And I think, yeah, my girlfriend wanted to go ask. She was like, hey, you guys got the fitting room? She's like, oh, the manager's not here. Like, she'll be back with the key or something.
Mm.
We're like, all right. But I take for granted or take in mind, we got there around 6 o'clock. They closed at 7.
Oh shit.
So we're looking maybe 20 minutes go by because a fuck ton of shit.
Mm-hmm.
You're looking for cool shit. And then, yeah, we're still waiting for this person to show up. So I'm just like, whatever. Like, I'm a dude. I'm just putting shit like over
Mm-hmm.
just to make sure it fits. I just want to know if it fits. But obviously for a female, it's a little different. So then she wanted to go ask again, like 20 something minutes after. And then I was like, oh, the fitting rooms are closed. So I was like, the first red flag. And I'm like, oh, what, I was like, fuck, it sucks, but like,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
just felt like we got lied to.
Yeah,
You know what
obviously,
I'm saying? Like, you could have just been like, nah,
like
like,
straightforward, like
yeah,
transparent. What we're talking about.
exactly. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm like, whatever. And then at that point, I think another 10 minutes go by or something. I'm like, fuck it, let's check out, let's go check other shit out before we have to dip. So at that point, I'm like, all right, fuck it, let's get in line. As I'm paying, they're scanning all my shit, They're like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, your total's going to be 156 or some shit.
Mm.
And in my head, the math wasn't mathing. I think the most expensive item was about like 55. Second one would have been like 52. It should be like 107. 107 plus tax. Because I wasn't even going to do the two separate transactions anymore. I'm like, too much
Yeah.
time. I just trying to get the fuck out. Like, whatever. It is what it is. Like, counting my losses. And I'm like, but the total was 156. I'm like, yo, that shit's like another 40 over. And I'm like, I usually don't mind like paying for shit and just dipping or whatever. But I was like, this whole thing was about finding
They
deals
got a
and
whole ass
shit.
promotion.
Exactly. So I was like, yo, shouldn't this be like something, something? And they're like, oh, two of these things or some shit like that aren't part of the deal or some shit like that.
Mm.
But something, I guess, on my part, I didn't really consider is I don't know which items or whatever. So basically, I was just like, all right, whatever. I'll just get 4 items then. So I chose the 4 items, the ones I liked the most.
The one item you buy and 3 free.
Exactly. Because I had 8. Now I have 4.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, whatever. I'll just get half. And then, yeah, they're scanning the shit. They're taking the other clothes back. And then my girlfriend was like, wait, aren't they taking the wrong shit? They're taking the wrong things I told them.
Yeah.
And they're like, doing all that. So it's like 2 girls. They're like probably young as hell. I don't know. Probably like 20s or some shit. And I was, oh, wait, yo, y'all scanning the wrong shit. Still, I'm still chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, whatever. And then take for granted, this line's getting big as fuck, bro. And then the whole time, these girls just giving us attitudes. They seemed like they didn't want to be there. They were like lying, all that shit. And then finally, bro, I choose the 4 things. They bring them back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, all right, cool. They scanned the shit. You know what they fucking told me? This is where I lost my shit, bro. I don't like lose my shit publicly. Like I just gotta like dip.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. I was like, I can't be here. You know what the fuck they told me? The first time it was 156. You know what they told me this time?
What?
Motherfucker said 193.
What the fuck?
I looked at this girl, bro. I'm like, do you just have the audacity to just say that shit? Like, do you not just like scan 8 fucking things? It was 153. It's 4 things. It's 190 now. I'm like, does this not make sense? Type shit.
Yeah.
And they just acted dumb or some shit. And at that point, I was just like, you know what? I don't want shit. I did, bro. I was hot.
I would have done the same.
I was hot. I was like, fuck this. And I didn't swear at anybody or nothing. I was just like, yo, I don't want anything. Like, I'm out. Bro, I fucking was hot though, bro. Like, I've never been that hot.
Especially
like,
because
during a business
you
transaction.
waited around too, and you're fucking waiting in line.
Bro, we went there specifically for the outlets.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking we, had an hour and a half. We hit Nike, got some shit there, went into PacSun. I'm like, oh, I still gotta hit like 2 more stores, right? Big ass outlets. This was, I think, maybe the second store I went into. Spent a shit ton of time there though.
Mm-hmm.
At that time, I was just hot. I was like, yo, fuck this. And then we go around and basically everything was closed at that point. But damn, bro.
Damn.
That's one of those moments where I was just like, I didn't lose my shit like on someone, but I did lose my shit. But I feel like it might have been a little justified. I don't know. You tell me, bro.
No, that's fucked. I mean, I just feel like with a lot of the promotion shits, I feel like there's always some bullshit. But I think they're just the fucking employees, man.
Yeah, like, I don't know.
I feel like if they're already telling you like lies off the bat, like it's just
like they didn't want. I don't know. I've never wanted to write like a bad review, but that's literally what I was like. I don't think that review would have been like good criticism. Though. I would have been just shitting. Just shitting all these people. So I was just like, nah, just chill.
You'd be that one guy going through the reviews that you just like, what the fuck? They must have pissed that person off. They're just fucking going off on him.
Exactly. That one random 1-star that's hot as fuck. Like, just mad. Yeah, that would have been me for sure. But
damn.
Nah, it was, I don't know, bro. That shit just fucked me up. But after, when we go eat some, I think it was some Thai food. That shit was gas. So I made up.
Yeah.
That's some good shit. I don't know what the hell I got, but I remember my girlfriend got some pumpkin, bro. Some pumpkin curry, bro. That shit was, that's what I'm saying. I was like, fucking, what is this? You know what I'm saying? A fucking little pumpkin spice, little coffee, latte. What the fuck is it? Yeah, they have a version of that for the curry.
Oh shit.
That shit good though. But yeah, no, that was a little sad story. But I was so high, I gotta go with some good food, you know.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. But how far up is like you said Paso Robles?
From Pismo, that should probably like 30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So
And
like
then
30
from
minutes
there
drive.
to LA, it's like
Oh my god, bro! I went to Orange County. I think
mm,
on the Friday we woke up, whatever. Left Paso about like 11, and then we always stop, get shit, gas, all that.
mhm.
Bro, I didn't make it to motherfucking Orange County, LA, like my area, like till 6, bro. Bro, I drove 6 hours, bro.
Fuck. Damn.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like
And that's I feel like
that's
that's
like
how
from
long it
here from to Vegas, bro.
what's like from there to San Francisco, I think. From LA to San Francisco.
Oh, jeez, probably. I don't know.
I think that's how long,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I don't like that
So there's
drive.
traffic, I take it. Is that what took so
Oh, in
long or
LA for sure, dude.
mm,
For sure. Yeah. I'm so glad I expected it though.
mm.
Cause if not, I would have been flipping. I'm not good with traffic either.
And then
See,
you
as you
guys
can
ended up
tell.
taking not your
Yeah.
car, the
Oh,
girl's car.
of course not. Of
Of
course
course
not.
not.
You know what I'm saying? We took my girl's car, thankfully. Shout out to her and
Yeah.
her dad too, because she was like, as soon as I got there
Hmm.
with all my shit, he was like servicing the car and shit out there, bro.
Oh wow.
He's hella cool, bro. Hella
That's
nice.
cool.
So I was like, hell yeah, As soon as we got back, he had like food ready for us, like bomb food. I
Damn.
keep forgetting the Bosnian names because it's a different language. I don't know how to,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Bomb. But yeah,
Hell yeah.
little sad story.
Mm.
My bad, but yeah, I'm like kind of having flashbacks to that shit right now, guys. So I apologize. I'm like, fuck, like.
Yeah. But yeah. What was the? I know you guys hit up like some theme parks, or you had planned to hit up some theme parks down there.
Oh yeah, we hit a Knott's Berry Farm.
What was
That's
that?
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Never been there. It was dark as shit though, bro.
Was there like rides or?
But it's like basically like the Frightmares from Lagoon, but like way
Okay.
cooler. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
I still have Lagoon tickets. I think that end in like 2 weeks, so I should go like use them shits.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, that place shits on Lagoon. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe I'm being a little biased, but
Bro, I feel like there's like a lot of places. Well, once you go to the other places, like when you go to Lagoon, it's kind of almost depressing in a way. My girl doesn't understand that for me. Like I don't mind going to Lagoon, but she doesn't understand like the whole like I personally feel like depressed like going through that shit. It just looks old, ran down, you know. You go from like Disneyland to shit like that, or like from that,
yo,
you're just
my boy
like,
said I'll be walking through Lagoon's depressed.
what's depressing? Like it shit like it's all discolored, like shit's not painted, like sidewalks all fucked. And
Yeah, no, you're right. You get on the white roller coaster, you're like, fuck, like
speakers
my
are
back
all
hurt.
speakers are like all squeaking and doing weird shit. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Like I'm not sure how long ago you've been to Lagoon, but
Last year, but fuck.
yeah, I think it was last year for me too.
Yeah.
It might have been 2 years ago,
No,
but
I can
no,
see
when you
that.
go to like a big theme park, obviously you just get in your head like you expected more, and obviously it's an old theme park here in a small town where it's not like the biggest attraction here in Utah. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's I feel like how you feel like that.
Yeah, I feel like you might be right because they do have similar some shit. Like they have the rocket looking ass ride, but I don't like that ride.
Mm.
I could get on that shit, but I'm not the person that enjoys it. I'm not like like I like roller coasters though, or like the
Mm.
shit they strap you in.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know. Oh, I fucking love those. Those like my favorite. They had one over there called like the Silver Bullet.
Oh shit.
Bro, that shit was like the fastest shit I've gone on, like
Oh shit.
anywhere. I've been like Six Flags and shit.
There was like a roller coaster, like
Yeah, it was
the
like the one with the
Colossus here.
little, like the one that you get, like the bat from Lagoon, like
Yes.
that, but on like roids up the ass,
Damn.
like roided up. That shit was fun. I ain't gonna lie. I remember getting off that being like, holy shit! I feel like I was zooming like
Mm.
fast as shit, bro. But yeah, it was cool. I think I only gone like on 3 rides, like two haunted houses. Haunted houses, honestly, probably the same as Lagoon, like maybe a little better, just because I think in Lagoon they have like little kids and shit scaring you. It's like what the fuck? I swear, it's some I don't know what the fuck.
Oh, that's funny.
But over here they actually had like old ass adult actors in that bitch, like scaring you and shit.
Fully dressed and
Yeah, but the haunted houses was I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm just a little psycho. I need to go to like an asylum where they separate you from the group. They fucking drag you, put you in a dark room and
lock
shit.
you. Yeah.
I'll start tripping balls in that shit though. So I don't think I could do that. But in this one, I don't know. It just felt predictable. But the
Mhm.
ones that did fuck a lot of people up is just random people going around the park
Oh, just fucking
and
scared
just
you.
yeah. And then they had like little pads that spark up, so they would just
Oh,
like run and fucking like fall on the ground, bro, and spark and like just scare the shit out of people. And I feel like that was the scary part because it was bro. They turned off all the lights in the park. That
shit.
shit was dark as shit. I was just like, what the
Shit, if they
fuck?
turn the lights off fucking lagoon, I'd be
There we
scared.
go.
Cause that shit, like that's what it reminds me, like an abandoned park. so
Bingo.
so if they turn that
They
shit
got to
up,
do that. If they turn all the lights in that bit,
yeah,
like that shit get
I'll see it
crazy.
differently. No, but my girl was
100%.
actually just at Lagoon. I think last Saturday. No, not Saturday. Sunday.
Oh, okay. Like literally, like
Yeah, they just
3 days
Sunday.
ago type
Yeah, literally,
shit.
she was there. Yeah,
Oh hell yeah.
she went with her sister and her fam. So, but
Why didn't you go
I had to work that whole day.
Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday.
Fuck.
Because it's all Saturday. I think I was telling you I was truck shopping for my dad.
Mm.
So I was out like in southern Utah, not southern Utah, but like
Yeah,
southern Salt
just
Lake
south
area.
down there.
Yeah. So yeah, we didn't get. We were supposed to go, I think, on that Friday, and I got home. No, we were supposed to go Saturday, and I got home from work. She had worked the night before, so she was pretty sleepy, I believe. I think that's how it went. And it was really cold. Saturday morning, it was overcast, and then I kind of woke to her, talked to her. She was half asleep, and we decided not to go that day. Just
Oh,
stay inside, watch movies, paint pumpkins, stuff like that. And then, meanwhile, she woke up and stuff. That's when I took off to Salt Lake. So, and then the next day, well, it got pretty nice at the end of that day. And the next day, her sister, I think that same day, her sister was going to go. So they ended up deciding just to go the next day all together. So I was like, oh, okay. That works out for her. She's been wanting to go for a minute. So,
gotcha.
but yeah, it's
That's
pretty
dope,
cool.
bro. No, that's good. Like I said, I fucking gotta go. Not this weekend, but maybe.
Just sometime before
Damn.
tickets come up. The
Yeah,
thing is, it gets colder and colder too,
I'll
huh?
probably go just like a Friday afternoon. I don't want to be there all day.
Hmm.
I feel like a Friday, maybe next Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Not this Friday, but next Friday. I feel like that'd be dope because this
Sure.
Friday I got a concert and I'm like super excited for that. So
Oh, hell yeah.
yeah, I don't really. I feel like maybe I listen to Spanish music about 3 to 5% of the time. I don't
Mm-hmm.
really listen to them that much. Obviously, everyone listens to fucking Bad Bunny and shit, so not even bringing him up. But my favorite artist is Eladio
Mm.
Carrion. He's coming on Friday, bro.
Oh, no shit.
So I'm super excited for that shit.
That's going to be dope.
Yeah, if you don't got shit going on, pull
It's
up
Friday?
this Friday.
Fuck, I wish I didn't, but
Yeah, that's
wasn't say where are they playing? Or where are
the
they?
complex.
Complex?
Yeah, and I know that's gonna be a great place because if it was an arena, you either have to buy tickets where you sit the fuck down, you just watching it,
Yeah,
like
you wouldn't feel no.
a
I feel like
part. You have to
yeah.
be a part of it. So you're right. You could always buy like I don't know what the hell they call. I'll just call them pit tickets, like
Mm-hmm.
down. But those, usually them shits is expensive. Like the ones for Playboy Cardi, they were trying to sell them for like $350, bro.
Damn.
So a lot of you pulling up to the complex. I think I spent I ain't gonna lie like $80 on this one, a little higher than usual. But for your favorite like Spanish artist, I'm
Hell yeah,
pulling up. What the fuck?
for sure.
Yeah. So got that coming up. Looking forward to that. But I feel like I haven't really been in concerts in a minute. I know at the beginning of this year,
Yeah, you're going?
back to back to back to back, like week after week.
Mm-hmm.
But people just started, I don't know, stopped performing and doing all that shit. So glad I had some shit to do though. Shit
Yeah.
to look forward to.
That's cool, man.
So
That'll be exciting for something to look forward to. You said that's Friday, right?
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Got some shit. I don't think I've ever been to a Spanish concert either. Like that, at least. Like obviously, Hispanics growing up, they're going to like random ass concerts and jaripeos and all that shit that your parents would be going to. So yeah,
Yeah.
and you're just like, what the fuck?
You'll be running into a lot of different kind of a crowd there.
Oh,
Oh,
jaripeos, bro, for sure.
no, I'm just well, even this concert you're going to.
Oh, that's the true.
Versus your regular
Yeah.
concerts you'd be going to.
Honestly, it's kind of weird. Like a lot of the music I listen to, I don't know why the fuck. Usually, only like younger kids just go.
Mm.
Like Lucky,
Mm-hmm.
like Young Nudie. Like Yee was the worst one. Like I love Yee, like badass music, vibe was fire, music concert was amazing. There's just fucking kids in there, bro. I just fucking feel old as shit. Sometimes I don't even want to go anymore. I swear, I'm like, what the fuck?
Feel uncomfortable. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's also good, I guess, on my end because if I'm trying to go into the pit,
It was
I'm
like
trying to go up
18
front.
plus?
Fuck no,
No?
no, bro.
Oh, fuck.
You motherfucking little niños and shit on shoulders,
Nah,
bro.
I can't do that.
But they do have a 21 section.
Mm.
But everyone's just sitting down being lame, bro. I want to be in the desmadre, bro. I want to be
Yeah.
fucking turned. You know what I'm saying?
That's where the kids are at.
Unfortunately, fuck. But it straight all the way in the front during the pit, like they can't survive in there. There's people
Yeah.
just getting fucking tossed, getting squished. I should be getting hectic. I ain't gonna lie, but
Damn.
luckily I'm a little taller. You know, don't weigh 100 pounds, so
You
I
built
could
different.
just walk you through that bitch and you're good to go. But But yeah, concerts are really fun. I remember my friend Austin. Yeah, Austin
Mhm.
kicked me in the back of the head on one of them bitches.
God damn, kick
That's
you
a
in the
funny
back.
ass story. It was a funny ass story. I got kind of pissed,
How the
but then I
fuck he
seen
kick you in the back of the head,
that
bro?
sounds crazy, huh?
Fucking 6 foot.
Yeah, it was a
What?
Juice World actually. I'll tell a story real quick. Little side story. My bet. I know we're talking about endless growth, but I got to get this off my chest real quick. Vent real quick. So yeah, basically pulled up to Juice World. Went with the boy Austin. I think yeah, it was like a Sunday. So me and him pulled up. I think the day before I actually pulled up too, because he was actually supposed to pull up on a Saturday, but he, I don't know, was late or some shit. So they're like, "Hey, come back tomorrow." I said, "Fuck!" Like I drove all the way over here.
Mm.
Like whatever. Sunday comes, concert ready to go. We're Gucci, and yeah, even before the concert started, everyone was just being rowdy, getting loud in there. But people were just crowd surfing, bro, for no fucking reason. And then that's when someone, I don't know why the fuck Austin wants to crowd surf. They picked that fool up. I think when he was getting picked up or some shit, like throughout that process, I just feel a fucking pop back of my head. And I just turned around, bro, like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed this was crowd surfing. And then I didn't tell him though, because I don't want him.
Yeah.
But then I think I told him like 3 months later. But that's just one of those
Hey,
things,
bro,
bro.
you kicked me in the back of the head.
Bro, imagine, bro. Bro, some of this shit get crazy, bro. I remember one time I went to a metal concert. First one, metal concerts I ain't gonna lie, them shit's fun. That shit's so fun. Just it's crazy. There's nothing gets more crazy than that some shit like that. I ain't gonna lie. I've been like the whole EDM shit, all that, like crazy. I remember I was just like running in circles with everybody. It sounds fucking stupid, but like you literally go in circles in the crowd. But there's a fuck ton of people, so it looks like a pool.
Yeah.
And there's people like a wall of people just looking outside.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I was just like going around, bro. Some motherfucker. Nah, hey, and I would have. That's the thing. Someone pushes me, bro, from the back like this, like fucking, that launches me, bro, like hard as fuck, though, bro. I got whiplash, is what I'm trying to tell you. Like, imagine getting like someone
Yeah.
goes behind you and just fucking,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You flying, but my shit went like this, like snap my back a little bit.
Fuck.
That's when I get pissed. I'm like, what the fuck? What the hell's going on right now? I look back. I don't know who the fuck did it.
Mm.
That's when I'm just like, well, what the fuck I'm gonna do? So I keep just going in circles. But
Fuck.
I remember like my little fight or flight shit kicked in, and I was just like, yo, who the fuck just snapped my neck?
As you were like running in circles?
Yeah,
Shit.
you gotta be careful. I
I
don't know.
would just stop like this. Throw my shoulder.
Well, that's the thing, bro. I
Whole
was like,
pile up.
I was literally trying to figure out who the fuck did it.
Yeah.
But I guess I don't know.
Damn.
It was cool though. I can't just talk shit on that community because I guess there's always gonna be bad people wherever you go, but with them specifically, other concerts too. But them, like, if they see someone fall or trip or some shit, everyone just help you out, like pick you
I
up.
thought you were gonna say nobody gives a shit there.
Nah, I wouldn't go at that point. That's a stampede, bro. Holy shit, bro. I don't know why this conversation is sparking so many memories right now. Remember this one time when I was in Young Nudie this year, where I remember tripping back, bro, and I've never fallen in concerts. Like, I'm so good at that shit. Like, I keep my balance. I'm good.
Yeah.
But I got tripped. Like, imagine, you remember that old trick? I think they called it a haystack, where someone would go behind you
Push you back.
and then someone else would push you on that other person.
Some
That's
shit like that.
exactly what happened to me. I didn't get pushed, though. I was just walking back and just fell back.
Oh shit.
And then, again, I'm like, oh, shit. But everyone seen me, I had a bright-ass yellow hoodie on, I believe. I got up, right? I was like, oh, hell yeah. Started pumping. Bro, 30 seconds go by. They're like, oh, shit. Like, there's someone down here, bro. I guess I tripped over a person
Oh shit.
and fell on them.
They didn't even realize.
I thought I just fell. I
Yeah.
didn't know this shit. I was, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, what the fuck? I fell. Oh, I got up. Hell yeah, let's turn up.
Yeah.
Bro, it was like this small girl, bro. Like, that, I guess I don't know. I don't know what the fuck she was doing down there, what happened. But I tripped over her and I hope she didn't get hurt. I'm pretty sure she when she got up, she was like, fuck this, I'm out.
Yeah.
For sure. But I'm sorry. I'm
Damn.
having little flashbacks right now. But
Nah, you're good, bro.
But yeah, everyone should go out to concerts is the moral of the story. Go, listen to some music, vibe with some people. You know what I'm saying? Just go have fun is my thing. And usually they end earlier. Concerts, like complex and shit, end early, bro. By 10 o'clock, you're at that bitch.
Home by 11.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I usually don't drink at concerts. I just go vibe. You know what I'm saying? Vibe, doing my thing. Maybe I do get a little drink, but maybe just like a little little can or something,
Yeah.
but nothing crazy. Maybe a little Red Bull actually.
Be able to drive back home.
Exactly. But yeah, everyone go live a little bit, man. That's the story. That's the moral of the story. Go live a little bit. Then you have crazy stories, or not really crazy stories, but just
Make memories.
exactly have some memories. Be like,
Gives you
damn, I
different
remember I got
perspective.
kicked in the back of the fucking head. You know, like, have you ever been kicked in the back of the head?
Fuck no. I just
See,
remember one thing though. Probably the hardest time I've been hit, or not hit, but like hit
God
something
damn.
involved you, bro. It was
Ah shit.
I think it was fourth grade.
Ah shit.
um,
I traumatize you if you're bringing this shit up.
I was at the water fountain, I think,
Okay.
and then so I think there's a wall right here. The water fountain's right here, and I ran to the water. I came from this way down the hall. Ran to the water fountain, took a drink, and I was gonna run straight back. So I'm drinking, thinking like fucking horse. You only see forward, or you know. And I got up to start running, and your ass was fucking right here, and I
Oh wow.
nailed you in the fucking head. Like we
Oh, off the
head
head.
butted, but my nose straight into your head. I feel like that's why my nose is fucked up since then. I
Yo.
feel like I breathe out one nostril. But no, bro. Since then, bro, like shit's been different.
My boy said, "Yo, after that putazo."
Nah, that's probably the hardest I've like hit something. Or like I would consider getting hit or hitting something. I don't think there's nothing worse than that, honestly.
Yeah, that sounds kind of fucked.
Another,
Especially if you brought that up from fourth grade. I'll be honest. Goddamn.
yeah, no, that's like one
Shit.
thing. And then I guess another time that wasn't that bad, but I was at the auto leaf work, and I was just pulling parts off shelves. We used to use a scissor lift to go back and forth and go up and down, and I was like always hauling ass. And this time I literally went up the scissor lift. It's a platform. It's a little higher. It's
Yeah.
got like two steps before you go up, and it's got like a whole cage around it, right? So you don't fall out. But I was so used to like just hauling ass, and for some reason I don't know what the fuck happened, but I went to go jump up. I was holding on to both rails, and there was a fucking rail right here, bro, like part of the cage. So I put one foot in, and I went straight up and just straight fucking hit the rail right dead in the fucking head.
Damn.
My eyes came back down, and I was like, "Fuck, I need to." I had to put a
Yeah.
knee down. I was like, "I'm gonna get knocked the fuck out,"
Damn.
but
You probably got a concussion or a light one, bro, at least.
probably. But yeah, that's probably been only two times that
And
I've
you
been.
remember them, huh? You
Yeah,
never been in a fight, huh?
nah.
I'm the same way. I've never been in a fight either. But hey, I'm not saying I will never will be in a fight, but I'm not gonna choose the fight if that makes sense.
Of course, yeah.
Fuck that.
Nah, there's
Fuck
definitely
that.
smarter ways to go about it, but
All that I had the opportunity, I guess you could say back in the day. Now I'm to what 27? The fuck am I gonna do now? Like,
you gotta be the adult in the situation.
yeah. The thing is, adulting for adults is not even a thing, bro. Like that's you can't even call it being an adult, bro. Like you just got to be the bigger person, I guess you could say. I probably because I know a lot of adults, a lot even older family I have.
Hmm.
Oh my god. Sometimes I'm just be like, what the fuck is what are y'all doing? Like, you
Yeah.
know,
Can't
whatever.
have your head up your ass.
That's a great way to putting that shit. Get your head up your ass if you acting a little too emotional, probably would be the word. A little too personal. You know what I'm saying? Maybe acknowledge that you might have a little bit of the problem and try to fix yourself. You can't control anyone, so don't worry about them. But do your part.
Yeah.
If someone says some fuck shit, I guess that's kind of up to you how you respond. Like basically see like I feel like my thing is what would be the next outcome if you do a particular something.
Yeah, you gotta play it through.
Exactly what is going to happen if I swear back at the person that just swore at me. Is that going to diffuse the situation? Is that going to make it worse? Like what's going to happen essentially? And there's always like other factors at play. Unfortunately, are you in front of people? Like if you're in front of people, peers, even like a girlfriend, I feel like it's not only just them disrespecting you and like by using the word, but it's them like trying to embarrass you or something.
Yeah.
So sometimes you have to have the courage and kind of stand up for yourself too. So it's kind of fucked, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
But read the room. Some rooms you're not even supposed to be in. So why the fuck even go?
It's a fact.
So you got to be like, hey, is it gonna be like, for example, this is one thing I always pay attention to. If I'm gonna go to a club or an event,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, we're going to this event. Are they gonna security check me? Like, did they wave the wand? Like, how hard it? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because if I go in there, I find someone, we didn't get fucking.
Yeah.
Basically, they could have a fucking weapon.
Yeah. Whatever on them.
Like, I could think I'm over here macho, even if I was the best fucking fighter ever or whatever. If someone has a weapon, I can't do shit. Like, we live in modern times where technology, could fuck you up.
Yeah.
I guess in that technology. So read the room, but I guess, yeah, just kind of know where the fuck you're at. Because again, if I get searched, everyone gets searched. Then maybe it's like, oh, okay, the worst thing that could happen to me is maybe getting stomped the fuck out or something, which is still bad. It's like, fuck.
Stop the fuck out.
But it's better than getting like stabbed or some shit.
For sure.
Yeah.
Losing your fucking life over some stupid petty shit.
Yeah. Another thing to be careful at the club I've noticed is general admission and all the motherfuckers, they for sure getting searched, I ain't gonna lie. But if like you have like some, I don't know, some bad people that have some money, because obviously you can do a lot of bad things, got a lot of money, right?
Mm-hmm.
You could do anything. Sometimes they like if you have a section or something, those people don't get searched. And then that's when shit could also go wrong. So just because maybe you did good search, just be aware that like, yo, is there like maybe certain people that come here, or I don't know, if you could pay, like they'll let you in. Because unfortunately, a lot of places are like that where you could kind of pay to play, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
You give people money and
That's how this world is, man.
yeah. I'd say a lot of people are like that. Like a lot of people could be bought, I guess you could say. So I don't know. Just thread carefully, I guess you could say, is the lesson of this. Just be aware. And then at the end of the day, like, sometimes you don't have shit to prove. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, if you're in front of peers and all that, maybe, even I say if you back away from that, I think you're still good. If they see you as different, then maybe they're not even the right people for you. Like, but I basically just, it's no right or wrong answer, bro. Because sometimes you do have to, either defend yourself or, I don't know, do some
Yeah,
shit.
you got to draw a line somewhere.
Exactly. That's a way to put it. There's a line. It gets crossed. I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Just do no crazy shit. Don't act emotionally. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if have you ever come across those people where you maybe piss them off or they get mad, but you're like, damn, like these motherfuckers go too far. Like they either get too pissed off where they do some dumb shit. Maybe they start saying crazy shit, disrespecting you. But it's like, they got like, what the fuck going on?
At that
Right
point,
now?
it's obvious that they're just not fucking there.
No, hell nah. A lot of people aren't there though. A lot.
Yeah.
I think they say that 3% of the population is psychopaths. Like, what the fuck?
Thing is, I'm a patient person, so I feel like that's
Yeah, and
most people out
you
there.
specifically actually don't
I'm
put
missing
yourself in those positions though. You never put yourself in like those positions.
But I feel like it's the patience in this too. Like somebody was just like, "Hey, what the fuck? You budged me." Like, "Oh, go ahead, man." And I'm gonna be like,
okay.
"No, what the fuck?" Like most people's reaction, I'm just like, "Fuck, we're here."
Got you. I get you.
Like something like that would
Okay.
probably cost something like that, or I'm trying to think of like what patience I guess would kind of keep me out of shit like that. But
Yeah, but the thing is though, patience could take you so long. But let's say in this example, let's say you've been having a shitty day, some bad shit happened to you that day, and then that kind of pushes like
yeah,
over
it
the
pushes
edge.
you over the edge. Yeah.
Then you're like, oh fuck. So you also got to be careful about that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? If you're having a shitty day, and
Don't go out.
probably don't go out. Yeah.
And honestly, that's the one thing too with me. Like if I have a shitty day, I'm not gonna even be out. So
Yeah.
I just kind of don't put myself in situations for. I guess it's just a lot of stuff that plays a role,
Yeah, you don't invite that type of energy.
Yeah.
So, or even,
I feel like you're kind of the same too. So.
I try to be. I'll be going out more often, but I'm never like picking out fights or
Oh, for sure.
or acting like I'm the best person there. I feel like maybe that's what causes a lot of things. The ego. Two people, usually males, unfortunately. Maybe even could happen to females, honestly, for sure, 100%. But most of the time you see a fight at a club, it's going to be guys. Most of the time.
You'd be surprised. I feel like it's been females the last time I've seen them.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Remember that one random ass little club we went to? Like this was like 4 years ago. I think it's called Bees or some shit.
Oh fuck yeah, I remember that.
Remember that, bro? Those fights back after back after
Jesus,
back
right.
after back. I was like,
Was
yo,
all dudes?
All dudes, bro.
But that whole club, as soon as we walked in, dude, I will never forget. I'll tell my girl all the time, she laughs at it.
What?
The fucking row of fucking dudes just waiting there to dance with someone. I'm just like, I fucking feel like I shouldn't even be here right now. You remember that?
They were just like waiting on the edge. Or what do you mean?
Yeah, there's just dudes just waiting there, just like hopefully get picked out to go dance or to pick out someone to go dance with.
What the fuck?
Oh no, I've just never been in a spot like that. Man, that just feels weird, uncomfortable.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not even a female, and I was just like, what the fuck, like,
gotcha.
Because then it makes you feel like all the females see you like them, like You just a fucking guy comes here just to see if he can get anything to go home with.
Mm.
We're just there having a good time.
That's true.
But
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
just like,
yeah.
yeah, fuck it. I mean, I don't. That's obviously we weren't.
That we're not part of that group.
No, yeah,
We're
but it was
definitely
just.
not part of the
But
group.
it just seemed random, like just random. They didn't even know each other. They were just like,
Well, that's a great example.
it's like you
Maybe
mean,
that's why they were fighting. They were all trying to compete to get fucking downs with. They all think they're the guy. They're the macho dudes.
yeah.
And all of a sudden,
Well, it seemed like there was a lot of that there at that club.
like a lot of like, what would you call that without being too offensive or explicit?
Mm.
I was gonna say letting your nuts hang, but fuck it, we'll let it.
We'll let that one go. Yeah, something like that, pretty much.
Yeah, like if you,
But yeah, it was some weird shit. But yeah, the whole time, that shit was in the back of my head. I'm like, fuck, we probably shouldn't be around it because we were like, low key, you do want to watch it when there's a fight, but at the same time, like anybody can pull a gun out anytime, and then that shit is fucking. Everybody's in danger there. So
yeah. Luckily, we were, I think, on the second floor, just looking down at everybody. Eventually,
remember when we got out though?
oh, it was a shit show too.
Yeah, I kept going. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, those people parked outside.
They're trying to get him. They're trying to get him in
huh?
the car. Like they're trying to get the dudes that were fighting in the car, and the fuckers kept getting out of the
Getting
car.
out, huh?
Yeah, and I was like, fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I was not the vibe.
Yeah,
Definitely never. We've never been back after
that
that
was straight.
shit.
That was COVID times, and everybody had to wear masks supposedly to be
Oh yeah, you were
inside.
gonna go on a trip, and you were tripping. You didn't want to go, but I
Yeah.
appreciate you were going. Like, well, I remember that shit. You were
Yeah,
like
well,
literally
cousins were in
like,
town, and we were like, we got to go out.
and you were like, oh fuck, I gotta go to. I forgot we were going.
We're going to
but
Hawaii,
basically, yeah,
like the fucking next Monday or whatever it was. And if I got sick,
they would have fucked everything up.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's when they're tested for COVID to even get on the airplane.
got it.
But yeah,
Damn,
good times.
bro. No, it was yeah, definitely an experience. Like yeah, that would have been like 3 years ago then, or more, a little bit more than 3 years ago.
Yeah,
That felt longer. Damn. Okay.
that is crazy. Good times.
Yeah. Definitely go out. Just don't look for trouble. The fuck.
No, just go.
Shit, I got enough trouble in my life. What the fuck am I gonna look out for trouble? Shit.
There's already enough shit to deal with. Imagine just if you're just the kind of person like that that was just picking shit out to.
Yep. Wanting attention for no reason.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, changing things up a little bit though. On the whole social media thing, man, I want to update, or not update, but like at least bring
me
this up, man.
Put me on.
So recently, we've been talking about me posting a lot frequently and shit like that. Bro, my shit's going backwards.
Wait. What do you mean
The
on
social media for my business
for
page?
your business? Okay.
Yeah, we've been. So first of all, like I've been doing, the pictures I would always upload here and there. I've been behind, so I already had a lot of content stashed up, right? And then as far as like the reels, videos, my helper's he's more phone savvy, he's younger, knows how to work stuff. It's kind of crazy to think that though. I feel like I'm still young, but I guess I don't invest my time into trying to figure out how to edit
the
videos.
TikTok and all that shit.
I'd rather just fucking do something else. So he's more into that. So he's been doing all the shorts and stuff like that, which are coming out pretty good, right? So that's kind of something new I started integrating since that's like the way we're going with business things now is just real shorts. But yeah, I've been posting, man, and he brought up a good thing. He's like, well, if you don't like, he's like, do you care about like how many likes you get? I'm like, no, I just don't. I mean, I don't want us to invest all this time because we were wasting a lot of time like editing these things. I mean, he's spending an hour or two editing a video. I was sending him content, ideas, and then just for like us to not even get like nothing out of it. And I told him I don't care like if we don't get a lot of views and stuff like that, but it would be nice if we get like a customer out of it or nothing. But there's been 0 customers out of any social media post. But as far as the views and likes, it's been reaching out less and less people. Like with time, as more we've been posting, the fucking shit's been going downhill.
Just on Instagram or where you
On
posting these?
Instagram, yeah. And then I've been like, I was like fucking curious. I'm like, because it's like it's not even reaching that many people anymore. So I got my mom's phone. I pulled her phone up. My shit doesn't even pop up on her shit.
What?
And I got my dad's, the same shit. And I'm like,
Do you
what
get
the-
shadow banned?
I don't fucking know. I wouldn't say. I mean, I only got like 900
Wait,
followers on the business page. It's
so
like
when you look up your own page on someone else's account,
no, just in their feed.
oh,
Like it doesn't even bring it to like into their feed.
that's so weird, bro. What the
It's
fuck?
weird. On my girls, it popped up. On his, it pops up. But it's shit like that, and it just was so weird. So yeah, basically going with that. And he was telling me, he's like, why don't you just post more like pictures like other shops do, like cool post, like we'll take the car out into the mountains, into a park, and take some cool shoots. I'm like, well, my way, it's my portfolio. I like to show like my work like up close. Like this is the corners you're gonna be getting in a wrap. This is the job,
Yeah, you're not selling cars and shit.
No, we're not posting a car with a cool background. I'm like, yeah, it looks cool, but at the same time, like, doesn't say nothing
Yeah,
about you. And I treat my Instagram page more as like a portfolio. Like, this is the cars I've done,
that's
worked
fire.
on. This is what you can expect. Not more of like, this is the amazing shots we could take for you. We're not a
Yeah,
photography
yeah, yeah.
place, but yeah. And then maybe that may be something that most other shops maybe more get. Not shops, but like other reels and shit like that, as they're more doing like
Got you.
crazy scenes and stuff like that. But yeah, I thought that was something weird I was gonna bring up. Not
No,
sure
that's
if you
good.
ever experienced, or maybe once you get into the whole like, I think marketing will have to a little bit do with like social media posts maybe.
How often were you guys posting when you started like realizing this? Was it daily?
It's literally since the day I started. So I hadn't posted nothing since like May, and then
Oh
I
shit.
posted for the first time. Let's say a month ago, I posted for the first, and that first post I made got a shit ton of like
Yeah, I think. Yep.
attention, likes, stuff like that. Got shared a lot, and then from there on out, it just went downhill. To like the McLaren, like that shit, was like one of the cooler, bigger projects we've done. That shit got less likes than like
The Honda or some shit.
just a little Honda Civic. Yeah, I would have posted. Nothing wrong with the Honda Civics, but like
Yeah. Compared to
something.
McLaren, bro. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So it's just like at that point I was just like, what the fuck. So at that point I kind of just told like, let's not even worry. I'm just gonna go back to my normal shit. Just
Whatever.
posting for my portfolio in a way, not posting to like,
Yeah.
because we were investing to hopefully get more customers back,
A fuck ton of time, huh?
but
It's not worth the
it's
time.
not worth it as of right now. And at one time, or point, I thought it was like consistency, stay consistent. It's in a but and it's kind of weird because I've been hearing that a lot recently, like on other podcasts, like the whole social media, like it's pick and choose, like
Yeah, honestly, I'm starting to think it's not only that. There's other factors. Maybe the whole consistency thing, because I've been hearing that for like 5 6 years. I feel like the algorithm might have picked up all that already,
Hmm.
and now it's like other shit. For example, maybe a new spin. Because I feel like honestly, fucked up a lot of shit, bro, is like TikTok or videos like that, where it just fucked up our attention span.
Hmm.
Where like maybe if I seen Edgar's video yesterday and I see it again or another one today, and it's not like interesting or funny, you're not getting like the dopamine hit,
Mm-hmm.
then you're just gonna like keep scrolling. It's like you're kind of like a zombie on that bitch. Even I've caught myself. I'm the reels. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm like zombied out on
Oh,
this
for
bitch.
sure, you get locked in that shit, you get lost.
Yeah, because like even to explain kind of what you said, like they keep going down. Like if I see someone that I fuck with or something, we post. I don't know, once every 2 3 months, I see the post. I'm gonna like that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
But let's say they start posting
every day.
every
That's what I was
day.
telling you,
I'm
people,
not gonna just fucking like all
because
your
I
shit.
personally be blocking people. Like if I see you shit post like every day, like you're posting like, oh look at me now, or I'm here eating here, and I think I was telling you that, and you're like, well, the thing is like you just got to get out there in a way.
Yours is
But
different because it's a business page, but yeah, I guess in retrospect, if it's other random people, yeah, that
mhm.
shit does get a little annoying sometimes. I ain't gonna lie to
Yeah,
you.
yeah, they're just posting shit. I mean, it got to the point where this is back then, obviously not recently, but
Yeah,
it's just like, nah, I gotta go. Like, the fuck?
I'm not gonna just watch 3 hours of Snapchats from this random fool that got nothing going
Yes,
on.
that
Fuck,
it'd be like that sometimes. It'd be like, fuck,
you just
they don't
click on
fucking
that
end. You're like,
bitch.
fucking swipe. Yeah,
Yeah, bro, that's crazy. Well, I don't know. That's actually I don't know how
that's
to even
weird.
answer that one. That's a crazy one.
That's weird. I don't know. I'm back to square one though. I mean, I feel like like I said, I never really took it as that. I've always enjoyed just posting here and there, and of course, yeah, that would make sense. And I know that's the fact that I would get more attention span back then because I'd post like maybe twice a month here and there. And yeah, it's not like you're over getting flooded by stuff, but then like everybody says, like you got to be consistent and
Yeah.
post a lot. But at the same time, I think I told you, I'm like, but wouldn't you like just get tired of seeing the same shit? But everybody says different. Everybody says like, well, you got to say fuck that, And
Yeah. Well, this is something I become aware of because we've been saying that stay consistent, right?
mm-hmm.
If our podcast right now, if we don't do any advertising, if me and you come here each week,
Mm-hmm.
every week for the next 30 years and drop an episode, I don't think we'll automatically just blow up like that, I'll be honest with you. We'll stay
No,
low as fuck.
yeah, for sure.
So there is another aspect, another component to it. In our case, fuck it, we'll just kind of spill it. There's kind of like things like a game plan.
Mm-hmm.
On our place, you have to do collaborations. You have to talk to other people. You have to interview people. Just kind of all that shit. And to explain it is when you do that, you're basically sharing each other's audience. When they post you, oh, I did a podcast with this fool, not everyone's gonna go and hop on your shit. Maybe like 1%, maybe less, to be honest, like way
Yeah.
less.
You're getting in front of other people's eyes though.
Exactly, and then vice versa. They are on your shit, they get to know you, and then it kind of goes like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because let's say you're growing at 1%, you have 30 followers. 1% of 30 followers is not even one person yet. But let's say you get 1% growth of like 30K,
Mm-hmm.
then that's like 300 people
3,000.
now,
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah. So it's kind of like just like a numbers game, but to get those numbers up, it's not just going to be like, unless you go fucking viral. But I don't think we make content that's going to go viral. Like, we're not fucking giving away $300 million in the fucking rent the street. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
our shit's not really like viral. Maybe something we could say could pick up traction and go viral, but like that would be a short or something.
Yeah.
So basically, what I'm trying to say
Some
is we have
clickbait shit.
maybe even that, yeah. Maybe it's just some dumb shit that we just said in one of these things and just
Mm-hmm.
funny and all that. Because that's I've been checking out like other podcasts and what they do, and I know some people what they do a fuck ton of shit. They do the shorts, the reels, the thing we've been trying to do. Other people, bro, drop like 10-minute clips
Mm.
of like, let's say, a podcast or an interview, and at the end they drop the whole fucking thing. Like, obviously that probably wouldn't be us, but
Mm-hmm.
like maybe we could have like either a second channel where we start cutting up clips of like maybe a topic for 8 minutes. Let's say, for example, earlier we were talking about the Paxton story or some shit. Let's say that was a 3-minute video
Mm-hmm.
or just of that specific story,
Yeah.
and you could post that video. Maybe even an Instagram reel, because I think you could do like 3 minutes, but I feel like maybe that's not the correct channel there. Obviously,
Yeah.
there's a lot of experimenting. I'm not giving anyone necessarily
Yeah,
like
for
the
sure, yeah.
sauce. Is testing, a lot of testing with marketing. That's all you're doing, testing. Something works, okay, cool. Keep testing. Oh, this works better. Testing, and then eventually you'll hit that shit. Because unless you get fucking lucky out of nowhere, but it's definitely a process. What other ways would be? Well, I guess, yeah, that's shorts, interviewing people. Another thing you can do is also promote your shit through basically advertising. But there's
Mm-hmm.
specific advertising that I think are going to be more beneficial for us. For us to have a billboard on fucking like Washington or whatever, I don't think that's going to be beneficial.
No.
What would be beneficial is to find a similar, either like people that kind of do what we do,
Mm-hmm.
kind of growth shit like that, or maybe like funny people or someone that has a similar interest, and let's say ask them for a shout out on their Instagram or some shit like that, or better yet, have them on our shit so they're a part,
Yeah.
and other communities more involved. But you can do a bunch of shit because that's what like a lot of rappers do. Like, I like the rap community. I like following that shit. When someone's blowing up or wants to blow up, they ain't gonna get no motherfucking views or likes or no shit like
Mm-hmm.
that. Like, no one wants to hear the fool that has like 10 followers. Like, it's just weird. It's like a social thing. Once people start blowing up and give them that social validation, that's when, like, oh hell yeah, he's cool. Now I could kind of like get on that. It's weird. It's just human nature. I know some people would be like, what the fuck, but just how we are here, or humans. So yeah, you just kind of have to figure that shit out, bro. It's tough. This ain't easy. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, well, like I said, at the end of the day, we're kind of doing this for us too, just to kind of like we were getting together anyway. So like it's,
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean, eventually, you guys will start seeing more us implement stuff like that we're talking about into it. So
yeah. Speaking of the whole social media thing, like, I feel like I think we talked about this last time. We were talking about the shorts. We ran into some issues. Um, we found a good program. We thought.
mm-hmm.
I bought like a whole year. Didn't work out, so I'm gonna cancel, get my refund. If not, I'm gonna do a little chargeback on the credit card. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna give the one you've been using it a shot. I think you said it was Opus
Mm-hmm.
Pro. I think some shit like that. And kind of, yeah, just kind of see what's going on. But yeah, bro, I don't know. Social media is just weird. As soon as we find out more information, we'll let y'all know.
Yeah,
And then I'm pretty sure the shit that works for us probably won't work for everybody else, because we're a podcast. Edgar has a whole ass business too, so
yeah, everything's very different.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, I thought I'd kind of jump into it to also kind of get some feedback for like when we start doing shit like that. But for me, it was like I'm already overwhelmed with work. I'm not gonna try to overwhelm myself more with making reels and fucking
Oh, if
post
you're
them
busy up the ass and
and
you're doing that,
figuring out when to post them, when's the
nah.
right time. I was like, nah, fuck that. I'm just going back to my normal shit. Just I mean, it wasn't a long time to even notice anything too, but just the fact of like you keep posting shit and it keeps getting less likes, like what the fuck?
It's kind of like the instant gratification shit with me.
Yeah,
Like eventually, if you keep posting, probably something happened. But you're spending an hour or two a day where you could be working on
and
like
not
wrapping a
even that
car or
too, but
something.
like on your social media page, like I said, I use it as my portfolio. So at the end of the day, if you're posting one thing a day, like you're gonna have a fucking Instagram page of like 300 posts. Like you said, no one fucking goes through that shit and looks at
Mm.
everything. Um, so you're just overloading your shit with like,
I guess it depends on the content. If all your previous content's badass, like A1 type shit, and now you're just oversaturating it with just random shit, then yeah, I could see that
yeah.
happening. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Especially like you said, if it's like your portfolio.
Hmm.
That's good. Okay.
But yeah, just some little new thing. I was like,
A little
glad I
update.
bring up, yeah,
No, I
on
appreciate you
that
for
shit.
bringing that up because that transpired into
Into
other
our shit,
shit.
yeah.
So yeah, so beautiful. Okay, awesome. In other news, I think that might be it. I what? Oh shit! I did talk to Vic. I know. I feel like it's been a long time. I talked to that
Mm.
man. So just give everyone a little update. Shit, this was I don't even how long ago? Like 3, 4 months ago. Basically, got a random call with someone that scheduled the call where I work, wanting to potentially file an LLC for their business. Hopped on the call, noticed that they wanted to do some marketing for them. Yeah, basically wanted to file a business for marketing, digital marketing. So that's when I brought up that I'm interested in it, started learning it, and yeah, chopped it up, hopped on a call, and we've done 3 calls, and today was the fourth. So yeah, just basically filling up with people that know more than I do, people that have done the things that I'm trying to do, and basically reverse engineer what they're doing to save time because yeah, there's no way like you could do this shit by yourself and figure out everything. You can, but you probably be like 45 years old and
Barely
like figuring it out at
think you
that
got to
point.
figure it out. And
Yeah, exactly. Like, and at the end of the day, no one absolutely has it figured out. Things change every day, bro.
yeah,
Like dead ass, like it's crazy. Shit, too many shit to be changing.
it's unpredictable.
Exactly,
Fucking life is.
unprecedented up the ass. So okay, but yeah, basically just because I like to give just value when I learn things, but I was basically kind of being vulnerable like always to to Vic. I was like, yo, like shit, man, it's taking too long. Like I'm trying to get this SEO shit out and like shit out and all that. And he was just like basically telling me like, yeah, bro, it's it takes time and all that. And we just kind of started talking more about like, what he's been working on his business. And he has like I feel like he's what I want to do is have go talk to people like do the whole sales shit, get people on board,
Mhm.
whether that be like packages where I could sell them on a monthly retainer.
Mhm.
I feel like I'm like really close to figuring out my first package. It's gonna be $1,000 a month for people, but it's gonna be like worth more than what you're paying for as a business owner. Obviously, if you're just a random person, like what the fuck, like what I'm paying for this.
Yeah, for sure.
Like you're gonna get the results. So that's gonna be the first package. Second one, I still got to think about it. Probably gonna be like 2,500, and I don't know if I should do a crazy one for 5K. I don't think no one will sign up for that one specifically, but in the whole marketing and psychology, they call it an anchor.
Mm.
So usually if you see a price first, that's going to be like the one you kind of, I don't know, get emotionally involved in.
Mhm.
And then, but then you see another package and it's like way cheaper. You'll be like, oh shit, that one. But if
Mm.
it's the opposite, if it's like you see the cheap one that's like maybe all right, and then you see a more expensive one, you're going to be like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah,
So they call the anchor that just kind of like fucks it up for you a little bit.
yeah.
But then like, oh, it's not actually not that bad. Here you go.
Mm.
So if that makes sense, a little anchor. So yeah, I'm kind of working on the whole package structure. It's super complicated of what I'm gonna do because there's a bunch of things. I'm gonna have to hire like 3 to 4 people to provide each thing.
Mhm.
One for backlinks, one for like content, just a bunch of shit. But what he's doing right now is he's like flipping the whole script. Like I just said, $1,000 a month sounds kind of expensive. So he wants to make his offer really good. He wants to charge $99 for something else, but $99 a month. It's a contract for a year,
Mhm.
but basically he would just give you a website, a full like branded website from the beginning, like no money down, bro, and then $99. You got a whole like website good to go,
Yeah.
and then each month you have basically like a call with him or like some type of check-in, maybe like an email,
Mhm.
and the chance to update anything on the website.
Oh shit.
I was like, yo, what the
Once a
fuck?
month.
Yeah, like let's say I don't know, you have some shit to update
Yeah,
on
yeah,
there,
yeah, for
go
sure.
in.
Pictures, price, shit like that.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And then I was thinking, I was like, damn, I think Edgar told me that he paid like a rack, like
It's $1,400
$1,400. Okay,
a website.
$1,400, right? This man has a monthly service of $99 and he could do all that shit for you.
Mm-hmm.
And you only have to be with him for a year, let's say, for example. That's
You
$1,200
gotta keep it the way it
and
is.
it's $99 and you still get it like updated for free and get like, I was like, damn, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I was like, off a show go broke doing that shit. But since he has shit going on, he has like money, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's
Yeah.
say he get 30 people doing that shit.
Yeah.
Like, you just get 3K a month.
And I feel like once you got them, then you could add your other services into it. That's where.
that's what he's trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like we could use each other, like help each other, if that makes sense. Him, he's way more like, the thing I could provide value to him, and I'm starting to realize, is like the sales experience. He's more of like startups being and like, building up products and shit like that. But I feel like, yeah, the whole sales shit, like, I feel like I've never really considered it. It's like a skill. Like,
Mm-hmm.
obviously, not everyone knows how to talk to people. And it's not even just that, talking to people. It's like knowing when to say shit,
Yeah.
knowing when to shut up.
Yeah.
You know
Reading the
what I'm saying?
customer.
Exactly. Making sure they don't have, objections they're going to have, but like maybe addressing the objections, trying to provide the value, not being deceitful. Like, obviously, they have a problem. We have the solution. How can we make this work? Is what we come in. I'm not gonna go sell shit to people that don't need fucking SEO. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Like, that's, no one wants to sell shit to people. Like, maybe I guess some people, but if you're doing this shit right, you don't sell shit to people
Yeah.
that don't even want the thing to begin with. So yeah, I was considering that, and I was like, damn, like maybe I'll just tell people about that. Like, maybe that needs websites. Be like, yo, just hit up this dude, man. What the fuck? He's $99, dollars.
Yeah.
And then I'll most likely be like helping him out, like working, doing his thing. Maybe like, I don't know, eventually start knocking doors. Be like, well, I could provide the SEO stuff for you, and then I could be like, maybe him telling him, I'm like, oh, here, go up, like,
There's your
I guess
website.
exactly. Here's the website. Here's the stuff to put in there, and then we can maybe even like work together and do our own thing. Because
Mm.
yeah, he basically gave me both options. Like, yeah, bro, if you want, you could work. We could do this together, a little partner thing, 3, 4, 5 months, whatever. And if you're not fucking with it, like, yeah, he's like, or if you wanted to, you could just start doing your own thing, and I could give you a list to like vendors already.
Oh shit.
But I feel like a piece of shit doing that. So I never want to feel like I'm taking advantage of people.
Yeah.
And I feel like he he's like providing so much value, and I'm like that too,
Mm-hmm.
where it's kind of like I'm not just trying to take advantage. It's like a cool relationship is kind of my point. Like, yeah, I want to fuck that
Yeah.
up too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather have that over anything, honestly. So I'm like, oh, yeah,
Damn.
you're cool. We're cool. Okay, cool. So I'll keep you guys updated on that.
Yeah.
You know
That's
what I'm
some shit to
saying?
think about for sure.
Because if I have that, and then maybe let's say I have the package available, and then I have like the people that do it for me,
Mm-hmm.
like I could just on the weekends or after work start, going to little networking events and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You get, look, think about it. This is what I think. You get like maybe, let's say you get 10 people paying you $1,000 a month. Cost of goods on that's probably gonna be maybe about half starting off. I'm netting 5K a month. At that point, you can like literally quit a job and invest all that new time into the business, and you
Yeah.
can skyrocket that bitch. So that's what I've been thinking about today. After our conversation with him, I was just like, yeah, I need to. Well, number one, I need to stop being a scary cat to keep it PG,
Mm-hmm.
and essentially reach out to random people, maybe from Fiverr, from different websites, from Twitter, anywhere where I see people that we communicate, and just hop on calls, especially people that do SEO and they're like way maybe 10 years down the line on, because there's like different components to SEO too. Maybe you're good at backlinks, but your asset, copywriting or something. So basically find all these people and like try to
Try to build a team.
exactly build a little team. And at that point, I feel like I know enough to the point where basically, I'm gonna give a little hack. You basically, to sell, you got to know more than the person buying, if
Yeah.
that makes sense.
100%.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's not like they're gonna be asking me crazy shit like, oh, where backlinks are these coming from? Like, if you know your shit, you're gonna know your shit, and you still gotta answer that shit. But they're not gonna be asking like super technical questions that I'm not gonna know, if that makes sense. Like, I know how like SEO works. I know like
Mm-hmm.
the components about it. I know enough to have the conversation, and I could be like, oh, you have this, and this is working for you, but this isn't working for you, and then I
Mm-hmm.
could go and get the thing he needs and place it for him. You still have to have that understanding for sure, and obviously you're gonna keep getting better as time comes. But I feel like, yeah, I need to get to that point where. But I ain't gonna lie to you, this shit's so hard,
Just
bro.
gotta start, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to start, bro.
Yeah,
That's what I was telling him. I'm like,
yeah,
bro, I swear I was on this call. I was like, bro, I want to start, bro. Like,
yeah.
I was like, we got to get this shit locked in. And he was like, yeah, I'll send you the proposal because I guess he has to draft it up.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll probably just honestly just work under him for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, obviously just learn by, I think they call it osmosis, just
Yeah, I
being
mean,
there.
we've talked about this. I mean, whatever you want to get into, whatever just doesn't, it helps working for someone in that industry or something near like that way you kind of see how it works. And I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah. I think it's a great opportunity because think about it this way. Let's say I bring a client to Vic without me knowing too much about SEO or whatever. Let's say they start paying $100 a month.
mm-hmm.
And obviously, according to, well, if Vic's cool with it, since I brought the client, if we are doing a killer ass job for him, 2 to 3 months, to be like, hey, like, how you liking the website? Like, basically, what I'm trying to say is that would be a great opportunity to be like, oh, just to let you know, we also introduced SEO.
Mm-hmm.
You have a website, but that doesn't mean it's being found or you're getting traffic. And you kind of
Yeah.
explain that because it's not going to be like me knocking on a door at this point and be like, hey, you want to buy SEO? It's like, bro, we've been working on your website for 3-4 months, killing it, you know,
Mm-hmm.
doing a great job. You like it. We're cool. It's more of like a personal level. Just throw it out there. No salesy shit. Like you trying to boost your shit and actually get traffic. Like if there's no value being presented on the other end, then what the fuck's the point even like raising your voice, you know?
Yeah. One thing's building the website, one thing is actually making it noticeable. So
It's
it goes,
completely different.
yeah.
Exactly. So I feel like even knowing or being in association with people like that could help me help them, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be good. So, but yeah, that's kind of like what happened today with the whole meeting.
That's dope, man. I mean, it seems like one big step forward, honestly. I feel
I
like,
hope so because I was stressing out before that call. I was like,
yeah.
"Fuck, I have no clue what I'm doing right now." Like I swear to you. So
Mm.
I think my next step is just outreach, hitting up people that know more, helping on calls, having the resources available.
Yeah.
And after I feel comfortable, like, oh, if I sell this, I could actually fulfill it.
Especially like an industry like that. 'Cause it's not like me, like, you know, you could fuck around with something like literally with your hands and see if it's gonna work or not. Like this is some other shit where
I
usually it
told yeah.
takes months of time to figure out if it works, and at the same time you're playing with someone's like time and business, and
Facts.
so you gotta know what the fuck you're doing, I guess. So
Yeah, that's that was my whole goal. I was like,
no,
let
I
me
think
do
I
it on
think
our
you're going the right
website.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you because that's been fucking me up, honestly. I want to start, but I don't want to like sell shit.
No, 100%.
You
Yeah.
know.
No, and you gotta like I said, first impressions are go a long way. So
Exactly. So yeah, we'll keep doing that. I do definitely need to go to like more networking events too, though.
hmm.
Like just go meet people. Like you know what I'm saying. Even at that point, you could be like, hey, like
I feel like
you know,
once you're there too, I feel like maybe I'll be more ready to on my end. Because I was telling you, I think they have that customer that does like they do it every Wednesday. It's a weekly,
oh yeah,
or I'm not sure
a
if it's weekly
little
or
meetup or
monthly.
some shit.
Yeah, which is like business owners in that area, small businesses, like a council, not council meeting, but some shit
Something
like
like
that.
that. Got you.
And I feel like it'd be a good way to kind of get your name out there. I mean, and who knows? There's probably already a lot of people maybe in that community that already do the things we do, but
Hey,
at least you get a,
I have an advantage though. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Just know that
Well, everybody does, you know.
you just have
You
to
gotta
figure that
find it.
out.
Yeah,
Find it or create it by practicing a skill over and over again.
you're not gonna know it until you actually get your name out. Well, get yourself out there and see what they're providing to see what you have to compete with.
Yeah. I get a lot of confidence in myself just by like knowing, oh, I've been kind of in sales for 6 years. Oh, I tried this like real estate agentship for 3 years. It went pretty well. Learned how
Mm-hmm.
to talk to more people. And then something I became aware of is when like in my regular sales job is it's usually pretty quick turnover rate.
Mm-hmm.
You go onto the website, usually within a day or two, you know if you're gonna buy or not. Rarely is it like, oh, a month out and you know we'll do it. And usually if it is a month out, you're not really talking to that person that much in
Mm-hmm.
between that process. But with the whole real estate agent shit, you're literally talking to this person for a whole last month and it's more of like a whole process.
Mm-hmm.
So I have the experience of immediate like sales and then kind of more of facilitating the relationship
Yeah,
with the person long term. So I have I guess that going for me. I don't know. I just kind of don't give a shit anymore. It's kind of I'm like, fuck it. Let me go just send it and see what happens. You know?
well, I feel like yeah. I mean, at this point, I mean, yeah, there's really not much you can lose other than just as long as you're providing it and you
Nah,
go through with it.
yeah.
I mean,
The
it's
only
just
time I lose is if I don't do it, bro. I'm losing
exactly,
fucking time
exactly.
and peace of mind, being like, oh, I wonder what would happen.
Fucking time is precious, man. It's
Hell yeah, it
one
is.
thing I'm seeing now, but
Hell yeah, it is. Yeah, we got a little bit of time, but don't let that you know don't let that be like, oh, I got time and I'm not gonna do shit. Like sometimes we use that as an excuse, like, oh, I'm hella young. Oh, I got time to figure it out.
Yeah.
But then you have kids, or then some shit happens. And you're like, fuck. So don't use that as an excuse. As
The
long as
sooner
you
the
know,
better. Yeah.
there you go. The sooner the better. But yeah, I guess that's kind of it on my end. Just wanted to keep everyone updated on the whole, yeah, whole little marketing shit I got
For
going on.
sure.
But
Yeah. Sounds like it's heading in the right direction, man.
I hope
So
so, bro. I appreciate you for always being there and
if not, you'll
helping me
make it
out.
through. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, worst case scenario, I just go get go work in Salt Lake or some shit and make 6 figures. So
There you go.
hey, there's options for everything. You
You
know
always
what I'm
got
saying?
the plan for the plan.
Yeah, no, for sure, for sure, for sure. You got to know what you're worth sometimes too. You know what I'm saying? And back it up by
Yeah.
evidence. You can't just by ego be like, yeah, I'm worth him. Because growing up, I was like that. I was like, I remember I was like 20, 21, and I was like, I don't know why I was being a hating ass like fool. I was like looking at Rick Ross, the rapper. That motherfucker rich as shit. But I was like, why him? Like literally making excuses in my head. I remember this shit. I'm like
There's a
making
lot of people like that,
excuses.
man. They're just
Why him? Why is he rich? Like I'm better than him. I was like literally saying these in my head. I'm like, bro, I'm fucking 20, and this fool's like literally starting businesses and shit. Like, if you're thinking like that, you're in the wrong motherfucking. You're on the wrong path, man. Don't do that.
yeah. You can't be doing that to yourself, man. You gotta think different for sure.
Yes, sir. But
Everybody got there one way or another.
exactly. So as long as you
You're
just
just
work
not.
on
You're
yourself,
not
don't
seeing the.
compare yourself.
Yeah, you're not seeing the process. So, but yeah, man.
Beautiful. But yeah, bro, that's kind of it for me, man. Do you got any final thoughts for the people out there, the good people out there, working on themselves, doing their thing?
No, man. That's kind of it for me too.
No,
Just yeah. I guess look out for our Q&A questions coming
coming up,
up.
coming up.
Like you said, we're gonna figure out when to post them. That way, they're
Yeah, we'll do some testing.
yeah closer to our podcast dates. But yeah, man, that's kind of
Okay.
it for me.
Awesome. Likewise. Well, thanks everybody for joining us on episode 34. Blessing. Good to be back. And hopefully you guys enjoy the more frequent information that we're going to be putting out and being more active and all that. So, with that being said, my name's Alex.
I'm Edgar.
And yeah, we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Yes. Peace.
Deuce.